Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. How's it going? Lucy Wood starting a vlog without a cup of coffee in either hand? We really have hit the twilight zone. I've actually already had my coffee this morning because it's Saturday. I never ever normally pick up the camera over the weekend. I like to try and keep a little bit of differentiation between the week and the weekend. You okay? But the reason I picked up the camera today is that it's time for a little bit of DIY in the Wood Bull household. We have had a pair of shelves sitting in our living room, ready to put up in the kitchen for I don't know how long, and today is finally the day. As modelled by my glamorous assistant in the corner. Also, don't mind the living room, it's an absolute tip. Today is also going to be a tidying and a cleaning day. Adam doesn't know that bit yet.
For you.
Yeah, today is finally the day that I've decided I need those two boxes out of this living room before I throw them out the window. So we're going to put some shelves up in the kitchen. It was a little bit of a brainwave that Adam had, and then funnily enough, I'd also been thinking about a couple of days before. So we decided to go for it. So we're going to put up two shelves in the kitchen. Let me give you a little explanation of what we're thinking. So it's going to be this area. Hello. Good morning.
Slickest boy in town.
Looking very slick.
It's
getting out of control, isn't it?
It's quite rubbish, really, isn't it?
Shelves are going to be in this mad corner over here. This corner of the kitchen that kind of loops over to the bathroom around here has become, I mean, dumping ground is like an under-exaggeration. It's just like absolute madness down here. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. It's basically the tip in our own home.
I like this one that's just... Black stick.
what even is that? Yeah, we've got the shoes stuff down here, we've got the laundry basket, we've got the hoover, the mop, everything. Now the kettle's on. Now that the kettle and the coffee machine have both stopped, I'll go back to explaining this mad corner. Aprons, hoovers, mops, rubbish, bags for life, chopping boards, the washing basket, and some shoes. It would probably help if we had slightly more order to this area, so that is what we're gonna do today. Starting with two shelves along this wall here for things like nice jars and little decorative bits. I think it will actually look really nice if we have like the little mason jars up there, our nice little retro scales, maybe the egg house could go up there. Ooh. Some flowers. I think it'll look really pretty and it'll brighten up this kitchen slightly because this is the one room really that we just aren't really going to do anything proper to until we at some point get a new kitchen put in. So this is just like a little thing that we can do to try and brighten up a bit. There we go, this is a bit more normal. Me on camera with caffeine. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Right, where have you skived off to?
I don't.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I need to go and get the drill then, don't I?
I get it.
Okay, it's in the shed. DIY Saturday.
Titmarsh and Dimmock.
I think that was gardens, but alright. Changing rooms was like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
Being him.
Me.
You can be him.
You can be Handy Andy. The legend himself. Is it actually time for Adam's shed tour? After months in the making. Production values high, there's been a director, we've had to cut some people. Now it's finally time. Big debut.
Hi everyone. Ooh, what a lovely day in the garden. So come on. Now I'm not going to show you how to get into the shed. It's a secret. Welcome to where the magic happens. Wow. That's so nice, isn't it? So just give you a little tour. So we've got empty paint tin, some paint rollers that we used to paint the bedroom, cuprinol that was left here. That's nice. Old newspapers. Starting to look like a madman's shed. Our broken washing line is also in here. Some old boxes, festival wellies, golf clubs, and the real magic happens up here. Check out these. That's a pitchfork and a spade, mostly used for gardening. The pièce de résistance. The saw, which I'll probably use in the future for, you know, building and stuff. You know, crutches as well in case you get injured gardening. It's important. If you've got any questions about the shed, then leave them in the comments. Be more than happy to answer any questions you've got about the golf clubs or the cuprinol or the spade. We'll do another episode and we'll go in a bit more in detail, I think, next time we're outside. Should be really nice. So see you next time. This is when the credits are rolling up. There you go.
This is what we're working with.
Okay.
These are the shelves. So they're this nice pale colour. Thought would look nice. You haven't even seen these, I don't think.
No.
And then they've got these little ridges because they sit on these little brackets. So they'll be like this.
Nice.
So that's the bit that screws into the wall.
Oh yeah.
They'll be nice, won't they?
Perfect.
I was going to paint these, but I can't be asked.
Perfect for my jars.
The handy instructions, which we should probably actually pay some attention to because these need to be...
Well, I'm gonna get
these need to be strong.
the drill.
Did you not even get the stuff? I sent you out to the shed to get the drill and the screws and the little plug thing.
Yeah, well.
And instead you create me a film masterpiece, so I'm not mad.
Vlogging.
Anyway, these shelves are from La Redoute. For anyone who's got their eye on them, I love La Redoute. Their homeware is beautiful and amazing. Can be a little bit pricey, but these I actually picked up when they were having a 20% off thing ages ago. They've been sitting in the living room for such a long time, so I'm absolutely buzzing to get these up. It looks like we need... Oh, it actually says it's easy. Here we go, some very confusing looking instructions, which I think are actually in French, so that's good.
La Redoute.
All you have to do is vie chérie non fournie.
Backwards or something. No.
We'll just follow the pictures.
So you want one like there and there sort of thing?
I think we'll probably ditch the clock.
Okay.
Maybe put them slightly higher. Yeah, I reckon that would be about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I do something DIY, I remember that I need to buy a metal tape measure and a leveler. And then never actually buy them. My main worry about this job is that A, we have a light switch here, which Adam says he's knocked on, so is feeling confident.
No, it's in the wall. Well.
So I'm slightly terrified we're going to drill through the electrics. Maybe we should turn the electrics off before we do this. And on the other side of this wall, we also have a heated radiator. So what could possibly go wrong? I can't wait to drill through a major electrics wire and burst a water pipe.
Well, it looks like there was something already there before, so...
Oh yeah, that's actually a very clever point.
Knocking up shelves, isn't it?
Just putting up a couple of shelves on a Saturday.
See what your problem is. This type of wood, not gonna go. Just go slowly. And if it starts to feel like there's something there that isn't what you're drilling for, then just stop immediately.
Someone actually told me a really good tip on one of the videos that if you put a post-it underneath where you're drilling, like put the sticky bit on and then make it into a shelf, it'll catch all the...
Oh, that's a good tip.
Shame I forgot about it. Cleaning the wall with a bit of spit there.
Well, I'm just getting all the marks in there.
One shelf done. Is it a little bit wonky? Almost certainly.
Hang on.
Did we have to improvise a bit? Hell yeah we did. But like everything else in this house, it's good enough. Ah, the big test.
The true test.
Oh no, this might even be slightly embarrassing.
Tell you what, that's not far off perfect.
Are you joking?
What do you mean?
That can't be straight.
It says 0. I mean...
I'll take it. Well, that's taken us about 2 hours longer than it should have.
Shall I put something on?
No, I want to wait until like they're both up and we can enjoy it to the maximum. Put something on it. I didn't realise this was going to take up quite so much of the day. Yeah, so as long as it's a little bit above the brackets, then it'll be fine.
Right there.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, gonna take a little drag race break because me and my friend Alice have decided to watch this week's episode in unison. So we've agreed to watch it at 1 PM on Saturday together, and then we can chat about it while it's on, and it'll almost be like we're watching it together. Thought that was quite a cute idea. I know there's like a Netflix sharing thing that you can do, isn't there? But we're not technically advanced enough for that, so we're just gonna text about it. Are you gonna watch? I know you're partial to a little drag race every now and again.
I'll be present.
Okay, season 12. For anyone who's interested, my favourite this season so far is Gigi Good. And for anyone who's never watched this amazingly brilliant show before, it is a drag queen reality TV elimination talent competition, and it's the best thing that's ever been invented.
I'm so happy that you won, but I'm really surprised, Jim, this wasn't your week.
Da 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 da.
Go on, please.
No! Hooray!
Mighty fine Sherman unit.
And that's the end of that chapter. Pretty spot on if you ask me. very close to the light switch. Dicey with danger slightly. Do some shelf styling.
Oh, look at that beastie.
Wow, that is an enormous spider.
He's...
I'm gonna catch that.
Maybe one of these?
I don't know, I think the Rapunzel's too big for in here.
Oh, look, nice.
Look. I got him. Seeing as we were on a roll, we've just given the kitchen an absolute blitz and it's actually looking pretty nice. I'm quite surprised by how much of a difference those shelves have made. They really feel like they've brightened it up and just made it look a little bit more like it's got a bit of something about it rather than just being like a very bland, boring kitchen. Anyway, let me show you the little glow up that we've given the kitchen today. So now that we moved the radio out of the way of here, we've cleared up a little bit more worktop space, which was really great. That was kind of the idea of the shelves. A lot of the time Adam is kind of like juggling 10 million bowls and dishes and stuff at once while he's cooking, so that's freed up a little bit more space here, which is great. Got our little hob area here with our what's for tea sign. I'll link that down below because I always get loads of questions about that. Here, I mean, we've had to turn it into a bit of a makeshift crisp shelf, but we might be able to find a bit of room for those now rather than just putting them on the top of the hob. We've got the kettle and the toaster still over here, which we don't love, but we don't really have any other option for those two together at the moment. This corner, I've just given a bit of a spring clean and it makes a lot more sense now, so I'm really happy with that. But while we were putting these shelves up, I kind of thought it might be quite nice if we had open shelves down here as well, and it would be a kind of like a little bit of an open larder. Let me turn off Dizzy Rascal. I don't know, I feel like that might be quite nice if we had like open shelves all the way down here. It might look a bit messy though. I don't know, let me know what you think of kind of like an open larder kind of thing down here. Tidied up the shoes a little bit so they're a bit less chaotic, and then we've got the shelves up here, which we changed around a little bit. We had to ditch the Cointreau because I wanted to make sure that we gave these little espresso mugs a feature, and I'm really happy with that now. I think that looks lovely. Then over in this corner we've got our little coffee corner, which we really love. We put this print up the other day. This is a really old one that we got from Desenio, but I really love it. And I've got a Desenio discount code coming up as well, by the way. I'm gonna have a, I think maybe a 25% or 30% off code. If you're after some new prints, keep an eye out because that's coming soon. Got our little coffee pod holder. The rest of the espresso cups are here. So really happy with that. And then the rest of it, this corner is still a little bit crazy, but that's kind of just where everything else has to go. And some little daffodils. How's lockdown life treating you, Flo? Looks like you're having a particularly tricky time of it right now. Have you moved at any point today? Are you alive? Doop. Hello. She's literally not even moving. Gonna be honest, totally forgot I was vlogging today until about 10 minutes ago, so I've been having such a nice afternoon though. Adam is like plugged in downstairs playing the new Final Fantasy game, so I decided to get a bit crafty this afternoon. I thought I'd start my latest craft project. By the way, if you're really bored of me rabbiting on about crafting, I don't know when I got so wholesome. I'm really sorry if it's really boring. I'm just trying to like mix it up a bit and teach myself some new things. Like, I feel like when all this is over, I'm never gonna have time again to sit and do endless nice things like this. So I mean, when stuck in the house, what else does one do other than learn to weave? I really never at any point during all this craziness want to seem like I'm telling you what to do with your time at the moment, because it is so weird and so bizarre, and as humans we've never really been in this weird situation before, so don't let anybody tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing with your time at the moment. You do whatever you gotta do, alright? For me, I like to focus my brain on a little bit of crafting, and this is my latest one. I know I'll get loads of questions about this, so this actually came through the craft subscription box that I get every month. Pretty sure I saw that this current loom set is sold out at the moment, but she's taking pre-orders, I think, potentially. I'll link it in the description box anyway, you can check it out. So this is what I've been doing literally all afternoon. I've learnt how to weave, and I'm making myself a little wall hanging, which I actually think will go really nicely in our living room. It's gonna look like this. by the end, so I'm maybe about halfway through. Not gonna lie, I've been doing it for about 6 hours. It was actually really tricky to get the hang of it at the beginning, and in the little booklet it's like written instructions of how to do it and how to get like into the swing of it all, but it's really hard to follow it just through written instructions. So I did a bit of YouTube tutorial searching and found a really good video that helped me. Got my little tassels at the bottom. I've used like this thicker yarn here for the next row. Then I've got this like mad poofy stuff, which I absolutely love. It looks a little bit like big fat furry maggots, but in a cute way. Now I'm just building up a little bit of a pattern, so I'm going to do another stripe of this like mid meadow green here, which is really pretty, and I thought I'd just show you it because I'm quite proud of it. It's so weird, isn't it? I'm really enjoying everyone's just like cozy vlogs at the moment and seeing what everyone's choosing to do to get through this endless blob of time. I mean, I'm literally sitting here on a Saturday afternoon weaving on a loom. That's it. Isolation sent me crackers. So I'm gonna continue with a little bit more of this. I've been alternating. I like a little bit of background noise while I'm doing stuff like this. I can't just like sit in silence. I like to kind of be half watching something. So I've been alternating between Disney vlogs because they are just my crack. I just can't get enough of them. I never really used to watch them until we went last year. It literally feels like a different lifetime ago, doesn't it? And episodes of this new Netflix show, which if you haven't watched Too Hot to Handle yet, it is the most magical trash I've ever seen in my life. If you like shows like Love Island, Ex on the Beach, if you like Love is Blind, I actually feel like it's a step above all of them. I am so addicted to it. I'm enjoying it so much. They are all the most unbelievable people. I can't believe these people function in day-to-day life. But hey, it makes for great trash telly. So you have this thing, which looks like it should have a fab lolly on it, but actually this is called... One moment please, let me consult my instructions. This is the shuttle. You load up this big lolly stick with however many lines of weaving you want to do, like so. How many was that? Oh, I've lost count already. So that'll be the wool that I use for my next little strip. I've definitely done it too tight on the old loom, so learnt from my mistakes there. But you just sort of do a bit of this. You weave in and out like that, and you twist that bit up so that you've got a bit of room to play with, and then you go for it. So that goes through there like that, and then your thread is through, and you close that, and you can shuffle that down. Hey presto, we've got a line of green. There's the new little bit that I've just done. Not too shabby to me. I mean, I'm sure if anyone is a regular weaver, a pro loomstress, I'm sure if you are a pro regular weaver, this will probably grossly offend your heart and soul. My cheap little setup, I'm basically making it up as I go along, but I'm trying. God loves a trier. Bless my little heart. So I'm going to crack on with a little bit more of this because I'm really enjoying myself here. I'm having a great time. And then I think we're going to order pizza for dinner. So after all that hard work today, it seemed only fair that we had a reward. We've ordered pizza for dinner from our favourite pizza joint. If you're anywhere in South London, Fitzrovia is the one. I don't know if it's like a chain elsewhere, but it's definitely South London. It is the best pizza. Dips and pizza. This is us for tonight. Love and life. Oh, that's yours. All the trimmings. I went more classic than normal. I went for a classic pepperoni with a little bit of red onion on there.